I just picked up the brand new Adidas X 99.1. Okay, so the remake of the classic 99 gram Adizero. We're gonna weigh them now. Ready? X 99 gram. What do you mean 99 gram? It says 175. What the f? Are you kidding me? Ah! What's going on, everybody? Mike McIntyre here, back from All Things Sports, bringing you a brand new shoe unboxing video and review. This is my first one in a while. I'm super pumped because I've just picked up the brand new Adidas 99 gram remakes right here. So these are dope. I'm gonna do my unboxing and review. Let's review them, we'll show you what they're all about, and let's get into this video. This is a limited edition Adidas boot, so we do have a special box. And actually this time I've never really seen this before. The box itself is in this gray protective sleeve. So if you take this sleeve off, it reveals the limited collection, as you can see there. Obviously a big Adidas logo on the top, branding and information over here on this side, limited collection, and there you go, so you can see all the information there. So very unique looking box. We're gonna get it open. It does say limited collection. Let's slide this open. The first thing you do get is a string bag. So you get the Adidas X string bag. This is a limited edition boot based off of the Adidas X model, X19 to be more specific. You can see that it does say right down here, the color treatment will begin to wear off over time with use. Adidas logo here, seam down the middle, X logo on the right, and that is the string bag. Now let's get these boots out of the box. So limited edition boot number 1. And limited edition boot number 2. So there we go, there's the unboxing. So there we have it, guys. There's a quick look at the Adidas X 99 gram boot. Limited edition boot. This release is widely available compared to the original, at least. So again, this boot is based off of the original Adidas 99 gram boot. The first concept was seen in 2013, but I believe it came out in 2015 officially. Speed frame is based off of the X19 speed frame, so it is quite solid. It does give you all the sort of support and durability that you need from a sole plate standpoint. Triangular studs in the forefoot with these conical ones in the back. That is exactly what we've seen on the X19 Plus. External heel frame over here. When it comes to the upper, we can see how it is basically the same or very similar to an X19 Plus. You have the similar skeletal weave right here, filled in with this sort of silicone material to fill in the gaps, and you can actually see the base layer because the boot is so thin. You can see all of the perforations throughout. You can sort of see the internal structure that helps just give the boot a little bit of shape. So that internal piece there is sort of giving the boot the structure, and then the skeletal weave is sort of laid out on top, and then this thin layer of sort of silicone is used to sort of fill in the gaps. And I'm actually surprised at how remarkably flexible the boot is from right out of the box. The first time I felt it, it was actually very surprising to me how soft and how flexible the upper is. It was way softer and way more flexible and way more plush than I ever expected it to be. The first time I felt the X19 Plus upper, I was a little taken back, to be honest. It was a little bit stiffer and a little bit more unforgiving, as you know, compared to what my sort of expectations were. This one is a lot softer, a lot more flexible, and it really does give you this very cool feeling from right out of the box. So that is pretty much it. That's the upper. I mean, you have a sole plate, you have an upper, there's not much to it. It does have that sort of protective layer on top, central lacing system with a very thin tongue. And that's pretty much it, guys. I can't say too much more about the upper. We'll slip it on, we'll talk about fit and feel, and see how these things actually fit on feet. So there you go, guys, from right out of the box. The boots fit very similarly to a sort of X in terms of fit, just because it's based on the same sole plate. In terms of feel and how they actually sort of, you know, the sensation you get on feet, it is a little bit more similar to an Adizero in my opinion, just because the upper is sort of constructed in a way that's a little bit more similar to previous Adizeros. I like the heel, it does feel quite comfortable. It's got a unique sort of synthetic suede on the heel just to give it a bit more comfort. I like the cut of the boot, and in terms of the feeling of the upper and the flexibility upper, again, I would compare it a little bit more towards something like an Adizero. It definitely feels synthetic. It doesn't feel like a leather boot, so don't expect this super plush feeling of a K leather boot, but As far as synthetics goes, it's very, very good. Feels very nice on feet. Again, in terms of the actual fit, the last that it's built on is similar to the X. So if you want a pair for yourself, go true to size. Whatever you'd wear in an X19, just get that in this boot right here. It is a limited run, so I don't know if there are any left, but it's a very cool remake from Adidas. And as far as fit goes, it's pretty cool. They've definitely come up with a good boot. One that will definitely be more durable than the original boot. The original boot was basically made just to show off how lightweight they can actually make a football boot, but in reality it's not very usable just because it would die very, very quickly. Similar to what the Puma Evo Speed did years ago when they released that super light version of it. The boot actually came with a little tag that said the boot would only be usable for 10 games, but only time will tell to see how durable this boot actually is because of how lightweight the boot actually is. Before we end, I'm just going to give you a quick clip of how much the boot weighs. So let's get back to the desk and see how much it weighs. Okay guys, here we go. So I do have the scale in front of me. You can see it says right there. I know it's hard to make out because of the light, but it does in fact say 0 grams. I don't know if that's helping, but it does say 0 grams right there. I'm going to take the boot, we're going to throw it on the scale, and we'll see if these 99 gram boot remakes weigh actually 99 grams. So throw the boots on the scale, and you can see that they weigh in at 174 grams. So I don't know if you can make it out again, but it does say 174, 175. It just switched a little bit. 174, there we go. 174 grams. So I don't know where the hell they've got 99 grams. I'm just kidding. And the reason being, I said it before, they built this boot on the X, I'll put it here, on the X19 Plus sole plate. So it's not the original 99 gram sole plate. That is making up the significant part of the weight of the boot. So in order for them to actually release a full size run, they needed a standard, I guess, full size run sole plate. And in order to do that and give the boot a little bit more durability, they decided to use the X19 Plus sole plate. I might be bursting a few bubbles just because the boot is not actually 99 grams, in case you were wondering. So there it is, you can see it right there. But it will be a little bit more durable, it will be a little bit more wearable compared to the actual boot. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Again, this was the Adidas 99 gram remake boot, officially known as the X99.1. Again, very cool release. Limited numbers, but I think some people, if you were quick on them, you were able to get your hands on them. I'm not sure if there are any left, but it's a very cool boot. It looks almost identical to the 99 gram boot, especially in terms of the upper. Again, they've given us the new sole plate just to give us that sort of durability and wearability that you didn't necessarily get from the first boot all those years ago. So really cool drop from Adidas. Let me know what you guys think of the video down below. Leave me a comment, hit a like, and of course hit the subscribe button, okay? Because you're already here, you're already watching the video, so why not keep up to date and see more? I've got some cool ones coming out. So thank you for stopping by as always. I'm signing off. Mike McIntyre, all things sports. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Until then, take care. Peace.